Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Listen, I was like totally blown away by this, but I'll tell you about this in a minute. It's been a while since I did a practical video show, and what motivated me tonight, I was just, browsing through some stuff in general and researching other stuff for future shows. And all of a sudden, this particular video jumped at me, and I felt an immediate compulsion to record a practical video show. And anyway, it has been a long while. By the way, hope that this video finds everybody doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to any new subscriber and to any new viewer. I hope you stick around. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the veteran viewers. It's so great getting to see some of you guys in the morning for my live shows, which come on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the hour of 6:15 a.m. Some of you may be saying, what? But that's okay. You could catch it on replay. But for the ones who can be there, bring your tall one, your cup of joe, cup of tea, glass of water, or just lay in bed and just put on the live show and give it a listen. And I look forward to doing them 3 times a week during the week. They're not very, very long. They normally don't run past 1/2 hour. So even if you listen to it part at a time, you could always go back to it. But do try to listen, because let me tell you something. Every day has a valuable message. I want to let you know something, that thank you so much for the folks that have asked me about super chats. I didn't realize I was actually eligible to do super chatting. And I did some research, and I said, you know what? A couple of the folks asked me because they're interested in doing it. So thank you in advance. And now my channel will be and is enabled for super chatting when I come on live. So it's up to whoever wants to. You can make a donation of your choice in the support of the channel. And I definitely, totally appreciate it, because everything goes towards the channel. And the channel does require maintenance. Just saying, just saying. And I really do appreciate. No amount is too small. So thank you in advance. Now on with the practical video show. All right. Now you're looking at a picture of Jiffy corn muffin mix, right? And you probably wonder, well, okay, so what about that mix? Well, when I mentioned this upcoming video, let me just give you a little background of this video. Number one, it jumped in my face, okay? And I love cornbread, okay? Now, this video has a specific, well-outlined recipe on how to exponentially take your simple box of Jiffy corn muffin mix and take it to the gazillionth next level. Okay, so this is the very first time ever I saw this channel, the very first time I ever saw the video. It was well done. You are going to enjoy it. It sort of brings back the old-fashioned in a cornbread. So it's like a hack, but you will see the specific steps. And let me tell you, it can't be too bad of a thing, because according to what I looked at the video below, the information, that video has only been up 1 month. And according to what I saw, I don't know if it's an error, it's either 42,000 views or 421,000 views. Hello. Does that tell me something? Or does that tell me something? That tells me that I needed to direct my favorite folks on planet Earth to that video. And I know you guys love to bake. And more than likely, you got one of those famous boxes that are very reasonable. So anyway, the specific name of the video is, let me get it right, How to Make Moist and Delicious Cornbread Using Jiffy Mix hyphen. Do not follow the Jiffy instructions. Hello. What did it say in that title? Part of the title says, do not follow the Jiffy instructions. Hello. And the channel name is Mansa Queen. M-A-N-S-A Queen. And of course, I'm going to list this, which blew me away, video in the description box below. I know you're going to appreciate this. And I mean, when you look at, oh my gosh, when you look at the final product, okay, you'll go, huh? Well, I did anyway. I could just imagine like everybody running to the Jiffy box right now. And I don't blame you for it. So don't forget, channel name is How to Make Moist and Delicious Cornbread Using Jiffy Mix. Do not follow the Jiffy instructions. Whoa. I wish my mom was around because she loved that Jiffy Mix. Let me tell you something. And the channel name is Mansa Queen, but she probably would have loved it a heck of a lot more following these instructions. So that's one of the practical videos. The next one is called 7 Easy Ingredient Substitutions for Baking Emergency. And the channel name is Healthy Mom, Happy Family. Okay? Now, once again, I never saw this channel before, never saw this video before until this evening, but what inspired me to look for such a video was the story that Tina, that I read to you on my live show on this morning's broadcast, because I'm recording this very late Monday night, but I'm going to execute it and upload it very shortly. So you're going to either see it very late Monday night or very early tomorrow, depends on what you're doing. But thanks to Tina, which would happen to her in her story, that she thought she really had that ingredient of the self-rising flour. What do you do when you don't have things type thing? So 7 easy ingredients substitution for baking emergencies. I know in these challenging times, you might run out of something and you don't feel like dealing with the grocery store at the moment or whatever. Check it out. Check it out. It can't hurt. Put it that way. And again, Healthy Mom, Happy Family is the channel name. I'm going to list that one in the description box below as well. Okay, now, the last one is called Intro to Understanding Baking Ingredients. And the channel name is, and I love this channel name because it is so cute. The channel name is Fluff and Puff Pastry Baking. That is the name of the channel. That is so adorable. Intro to Understanding Baking Ingredients. Now, let's think about this for a second. What does this mean, intro to understanding? You figure, well, I know what that baking ingredient is. Maybe need to know a little more. Maybe some of the information in that video may spark like an interest of saying to yourself, I didn't know that type thing. So, hey, head on over to that. It seems well worth it to me as far as I'm concerned. You know, you have to remember something, okay? And this is something that actually a lot of people actually forget. In truth and in fact, baking is actually a science. So you can't mess up certain things. Certain things, it's just a scientific fact. It is what it is. And you just basically can't mess it up. So because baking is a science, and there's a big difference, for example, let's say I'm a skillet queen. I will never consider myself a baker. Not by any stretch of the imagination. No way. Never ever will I ever proclaim myself to be a baker. Can I bake a box of cake mix? Sure. I mean, come on, really. You'd have to be crazy or whatever not to do that. But the thing is this, but as far as a scratch baker, not my forte. Unfortunately, I'm a talker, not a baker. Anyway, that's what I do best. I speak. But that's, hey, listen, some people are great speakers. What could I tell you? But the thing is this, as far as baking, no, baking is seriously a science, and you have to understand that. You have to abide by that. For example, even just missing one ingredient that was required, like in a scratch baking mix, can really completely change the outcome of your recipe. Even by like stirring up an ingredient too long. Okay, like when you're stirring up like cake mix, for example, too long, or like muffin mixes too long, you're releasing the glutens, and the outcome will be a tough cake or a tough, bread, if you will, when you overly mix things. So you see, like I said, baking is absolutely a science. But anyway, it was so good to have another practical video show. It's been quite a while, and I know you'll be blown away with these videos, particularly the first one that I mentioned about the Jiffy. You will thank her and that you will thank me for pointing you in that direction. I could not let it go just as that. And in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for listening. Why? Because I really do appreciate whose time? Your time. Don't forget to come back for the live show on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, weekday mornings at 6:15 a.m. Bring a cup of joe, or if you're getting dressed, give a listen, and we'll be there for you. Look forward to seeing everyone when? Real soon. Have a great evening, great afternoon, and a great morning. Take good care now.